Hi guys and girls, welcome back to the channel. So this one we've got a Nissan Qashqai with the 1.5 DCI engine with two engine management lights on because it wants to be a little bit extra. Now the problem we've got with this is when you plug it in, it comes up with DPF issues and EGR valve issues. If you try to do a DPF regen, because obviously it says that the DPF's got insufficient flow, this, that and the other, it will not allow you to do it. It's registering that the DPF is either full or conditions aren't met. Looking at the pressure sensing on the DPF, it's reading a little, well, far too high, which tells me that the EGR valve is stuck shut. The EGR valve function won't work. So with this one, we think we may have a DPF issue, which might be cured with a regen, but first we need to do an EGR valve on it. I'll show you what the dashboard looks like. So just start it up, and then we've got 1 and 2, which is just mint. I'll get the fault codes for you as well. While I'm getting the fault codes up, this car here was on the channel before for a turbo failure, had a wicked massive turbo failure, which was pretty cool, but we don't think that's the reason for it because that was like a year ago ish. So yeah, there's a good possibility it's going to be EGR valve and maybe DPF, but let's find out. Right, so done the thing. So it says obviously particulate filter, preheating, low pressure EGR valve, and that is what seems to be the problem because the pressure in the DPF is very high, which could also be because obviously it's blocked, but we're getting no response from the EGR valve. So while I'm here, I'm just going to quickly clear them out because we clear them. I'm about to change the EGR valve anyway. We've got one fault come back already, which is probably going to be the preheat unit. So we'll clear this off and then we'll get replacing the EGR valve. Oh, look at that, that's perfect. I thought it was going to be the preheat issue, but it's actually come back permanent fault, which won't clear, which is the EGR valve. So that is a good sign. The DPF issues are gone. Obviously it's not been ran yet, but if that's a permanent fault, that normally says that's going to be our problem. So let's find out. All right, so the EGR valve, I believe, is just here, which is a lot better to do than the turbo, but there's obviously some stuff in the way. First things first, let's open the box and see if we've got the right part, because if it's not, this is just a waste of time. All right, well, this is looking quite nice. There must be a seal somewhere in the box. I'll look for that in a minute, but it looks like the right thing. So, happy days. And although it's only 2 bolts, it's what do you need to remove to get to it? Let's just get to it. I mean, there's no other way to do it. I'll probably get this out of the way, just give me some viewing room, 1 plug, and some bolts. Some bolts. There's 110 there. Might have to get that out of the way as well. It's all good fun. 10mm off that, and that clip off there, pipe out of the way. Remove the 2 10mm and that, and we have got, oh look, there's a metal gasket. That is, well yeah, I think that's quite clogged up. I'm gonna give it a quick little clean up. Mint, only joking. So yeah, caked versus clean. I think that's clogged. Right, we're all in, we're connected, tight, clicked, tight, can't come off, no boot, hold on. Yeah, that can't come off. That's all good. Now, it's time to start it up and see what happens. Well, good news is, from first start, sorry, I've just dropped the diagnostic port. From first start, we have no lights on the dash. We do have, obviously, warnings. And it's allowing me to rev. Maybe take it on a road test. Although we don't have any engine lights on, it has got no power. That is flat out and we're not going anywhere. So we do have more problems. Let's get the computer on it. Well, I definitely wasn't expecting it to come back with a low pressure DPF problem again. Maybe it needs coding. Let's find out. So just going through, we've got an EGR self-learning. Let's give that a go. Okay, so even though we've done all the EGR valve programming that we can do, it is still down on power and it feels restricted. Now the lights aren't on, which is just a moment, if you know what I mean, but there is a stop-start fault, which is indicating there is an issue that the car's not happy. So the next thing is going to be getting the DPF off and seeing how bad that is, see if it can be cleaned. Yeah, these things happen. I was optimistic about it, but it is what it is, and we're going to keep moving forward. Right, so just spoke to the customer. What they're going to do now is, because the DPF is actually full on this as well, it was a double hit combo, did some diagnostics. It's reading very, very high. They've got a mobile guy, he's going to be coming down and he's going to flush the DPF through or whatever. So result, that's all we need to do on that one. So that Nissan Qashqai is done.